Welcome. This is a re-uploaded video. I have written the code to control all these airlocks, which you can find at the end of the video. If you're not just here for the code, please watch the whole video. It is very educational and it will help your game process immensely. Thank you. Welcome everybody to my airlock tutorial. I've seen people building airlocks like in the tutorial from the game itself, which is fine, but it's very slow. We have one vent here, one vent on the outside, and just a regular layout. Let's see how slow it is. Going out is fine. Good enough. No problem, but going in, look at this. Trying to put air in here is so slow. So let's cancel that. One tip I want to tell, always put a area power control inside the airlock together with a battery charger, so you never get stuck inside your airlock. So let's improve on this, which is very simple to do and doable very early game. All we need is two vents, a pressure regulator, and a back pressure regulator. Then hook everything up with pipes. Go down, down. Yes, and we need one utility tank. And that's all you need. Now the pressure regulator, we want to be around 4,000 for a 1x1 airlock. The outside has to be just above 4,000, because safety first. We don't want our pipes to blow up. And that's all you need to do. Look at this difference. Still, the outside is just as fast. No change there. Hello. And going in is more than double the speed now. Look at that. That's an awesome difference. So, that is the airlock, early game airlock. Easy to make, way faster. And now I'm gonna show you the late game airlock. Next is the advanced airlock, the late game airlock. Because with the standard airlock, if you go in and out very often, this will start to slow down because this will drain. Don't ask me why, it happens. So to stop that from happening, I have an airlock here, same setup. Don't mind the 4 vents, I will explain that later. Same airlock, just simple, but we're gonna have to do something out here. That is my back pressure regulator going back into the base. Always have a back pressure regulator. Just in case, so your pipes don't blow up. What we need here is one active vent, one pipe analyzer, one circuit, and one circuit housing, and some pipes. I'm gonna put the circuit housing down. I'm gonna, wrong one. Put the active vent right there. Hook that up, hook that up, hook that up, and put the pipe analyzer down. And that's all you need. This circuit has to be behind a transformer or an area power control. It's an important step. Let's give it some power. Let's turn it on and nothing happens because reasons. Now let's go to the laptop and show you what is happening. We have the pipe analyzer and the vent. Technically, this doesn't need to be here because we have save batch on, because save didn't work for me for some reason. I have a minimum pressure of 3700. I don't know why that's behind there. And this is reading the minimum pressure. So what happens if the pressure goes below 3700? Then this vent will go on. I have to put the things on the right. That's technically not necessary anymore. And you have to go the other way. So now it's trying to pressure the pipe until we have 3700. The outside back pressure is at 4000. So in this pipe system, the pressure is always going to be between 3700 and 4000. This pulls in air way faster than this system. But you need a chip to control it. And now we have a end game airlock. It was a bit high. Did you see that? If it's too high, you can change the 3700 to a bit less or a bit more. Also depends on the size of your airlock. That is where you have to use your own brain. Yeah. Now, that's the event airlock, and I will show you how to make all the vents work in unison. Okay, so this is gonna be a bit more, not complicated, but time consuming. This is my double airlock. This setup is the same. Don't mind that one, that's for this one. This setup is the same as there. And we have 8 vents in here because it's a double one. It's a bit overkill. Technically 2 per 1 square is enough, but I don't have time to wait. But this one is not set up yet. As you can see, only one is working, and it takes a long time to drain this whole thing. So what are we gonna do? I'm gonna open up the floor. I already laid the cables. Look at that. And I'm gonna use logic IOs. What do we need? We need 1 reader and 1 writer. Oh, that's the wrong way around. 1 writer per vent you want to control. So this reader is gonna read the 1 vent that is working. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vents left. So you need 7 writers for each vent 1. To the other side. 1 reader. And 7 writers. Now for the exit vents, it's only 2, so that's simple. We need 1 writer and 1 reader. Because it's reading that one and it's writing to that one. That's all. Now I'm gonna name some stuff. Just to make it easier for myself. In this game, it's important to name almost everything. So you can find it back easily. This is the logic reader. I'm gonna put power here, and this is going inside. This logic reader is gonna be the mode side, also going in. This is power out, and this is mode out. Lovely. Now we're gonna number all the vents. Vent 1 is the one that is being used. Name all these vents with a number. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The outside vents are 1 and 2. Now I'm gonna name this. That's gonna be 1, the reader. This is gonna be power in 2. This is gonna be power in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The same with the mode side. We wanna have mode. Start with 2, 3, and you know the drill. And the more events... What the hell just happened? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was weird. So, that's it. Now we take a screwdriver and let's do the outside vents first. Logic reader, I want you to read the outside vent number 1. Same with this one. Outside vent number 1. You are gonna control the mode. You are gonna control the power. On state. You also have a power state. This needs to be on the on state, not the power state. Important. This is only reading the reader, so you can click but nothing happens, making it easier. And this is gonna go to the outside vent number 2, same as this one. And this is gonna control the mode, and this is gonna control the power. That is all for the outside vents. Now the inside vents takes a bit longer. We need the inside vent 1, inside vent 1. This is gonna be the power. Again, not power, but the on state. Important. And this is gonna read logic reader power in. Power in. Ooh. Power in. Power in. It's faster to do it this way than to do one at a time, because you're starting to learn how many clicks you need. Power in. Now just take the number. This, you called this power in 2, so we're going out to in, vent in 2, vent in 3, vent in 4, and so on. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, this is the power side, so all of these are gonna be on an on state. On. That's the power side. Done. Now, if the airlock powers this one vent, all the vents will be powered at the same time. But you have the setting, which will break your airlock if not correctly. That's why we have this side. Vent in 1, reading the mode. And same with here. Out is vent 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is gonna be the mode side. Mode, 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 mode. And that's it. Uh-oh. What did I forget? Ah, I forgot to read you. Reader mode in. Reader mode in. It's just one click. It's nice. And everything can be turned on. Last one. That's all. This back can be closed off again. Ooh. A lot of heat. Let's try it out. And that's the fast airlock. He just blew everything out. So he's repressurizing the pipe. When I cycle this pipe is going to be overpressurized. So it will throw it back out into here. Into the base. And that's a fast airlock. Tick, tick. Very nice. And this you can technically do with every size airlock. Is it open here? No, let's go out. Thank you. I made this an airlock. It's an airlock with 2 stairs. It's pretty simple. Here I put 2 in vents per square. That's one here, that's one there. In, underneath the stairs. As long as every square has 2 vents in and every square has 2 vents out on the ceiling and on the bottom right there and there. Then the same applies to, I should have wrote duck on here. I forgot. Same principle applies with the logic gates. I will show you soon. Even though this airlock is massive, it's still very fast. No problem. And this is the logics for it. I had to make it in a separate room, and this took me a while. This is the mode outside. This is the power outside, the power inside, and the mode inside. These are 20 logic gates because I have 20 inside vents and 10 out vents. And it's just so fast. By the time I get upstairs, almost. Lovely. Just duck. Get it? It's funny. And that concludes my airlock tutorial. He's repressurizing. You never lose pressure in the base. An option, what you can do is, instead of everything you are overpressuring, blowing it back into the base, you can blow it back into your filter system. To constantly, every time you use your airlock, you slowly clean your base of any unwanted gases. Well, that's my airlock tutorial. I hope this helps some people, especially in the early game, like with this one. It's such a big changer. It's so easy to make, and it makes it go so much faster. That's bright. Let's not do that. Only one vent, so it's still quite slow, but for early game it's perfect. And again, the going inside is so fast compared to the standard one. So, if this helped you, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think about it. If you like it, please subscribe and like the video. And I hope this helped people. And I will see you later. Bye. So, one more thing. I have wrote some code to control all the airlocks. So you do not need the logic anymore, which was a tedious job. I will show you how it works. It's just as fast, just with two simple chips. When you build an airlock, you need the outside vent and the inside vent, and it doesn't matter how you name them, as long as the airlock reads them. On the outside vent, die 0, you read the outside vent. On the inside vent, you read the inside vent. Easy as that. Now, speaking of the code, this is the outside vent housing. Excuse me. This is the whole code. It's quite simple code. There's one very important thing you need to know. These names right here between the brackets need to be exactly the same as you name all the other vents except the two that the airlock is reading. So all the outside vents need to be named the same. And it is important to take a look at the capital letter. If it is a small letter, it will not work. Oh, my bad. Cancel. So, capital letters. The best thing you can do is just copy the name of one of the vents and paste them on all the outside vents, and copy the name of the in vent and paste them on all the inside vents, and do the same. Annoying noise. Do the same here. Just select it all, copy your name, and the name can be anything. And then it should work. Easy as that. With this system, you can put in as many vents as you want, as long as they all are named the same. Just put vents all over the wall and it will be fine. Yeah. That's the code. That's it. Quite easy. And if you have questions, hit me up on my Discord. And if this helped you out, please leave a comment. And I'll see you next time. Later.